TFNN. Headline News Update.
What's going on, everyone? This is Jacob Shoup filling in for Tom O'Brien. This is the 4 p.m. stock market update. I hope you all had a good day. Of course, you probably should have, unless you were short. We're making all-time highs. Composite up about 0.87%, at least in the spot. Dow Jones Industrial up about 0.47%. Crude oil down right here about 2.10%. That's the forward contract there. You have the E-mini up about 0.82%. Gold down a little bit. Copper down a little bit more than that. And then silver down a little bit less than that. Down about 0.9%. Those metals are getting a little bit hit, especially with the dollar being a lot stronger on a massive counter-trend bounce up at 103.24 right now. Pretty intense. And, we were kind of discussing earlier in the show, how can you have something where you have the dollar up this strong, you have the indices also going up heavily, usually you can get kind of an inverse relationship with that. And talk about the fact that potentially, one of the largest economies in Europe, of Germany, might be going through a recession. You get some capital flight from that. And then we had a great interview with Steve Rhodes where he really put that in a broader historical context. So certainly recommend checking that out if you didn't, because it was fantastic. We're going to have that up on our channel thanks to our producer. At the end of the day, go ahead and check that out. You have the Dow futures up about 0.49%. Let's see where we're rocking. Whoa. Celsius, I don't know what that would be for. About 6.16%. I'm probably going to fill in tomorrow as well. So I'm going to do some looking into that and see what the heck's going on. That's some pretty decent volume on a gap up, from about, $29 up to about, a high right there of 34.77 roughly. Maybe a little closer. That is pretty impressive, especially because I was a little bit skeptical of that company last week for sure. Disney doing all right, up about 0.89%. Let's take a look at how Boeing's doing. We've all had moments in our lives where we're like how Boeing is now. Off about 1.34%. They are in some pretty dire straits. So they cut 17,000 jobs, delay the 777X jet. Financing issues, you have U.S. regulatory bodies getting in, being like, stop fighting with the union, firing the union workers. Some pretty nuts stuff. Boeing's in a tough spot. Do not catch the falling knife. Don't do it. I know it seems attractive, and they have the backing of the U.S., but still, just hold out on this. Folks, thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back on tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Tommy O'Brien, Morning Market Kickoff. We'll see you there.